Hey! Manchester United won the trophy for the first time in 6 years, and I am super gassed. JJJ, talk to me, JJ. How are we feeling today, sir? 6 years of drought is over. Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah, man, I'm euphoric today. You said 6 years is over. Last trophy we lifted was the Europa League in 2017 under Jose when he also lifted the Carabaou Cup. But I do feel that this is the start of a legacy. Ten Hag in the job 9 months and already
100%.
first trophy. Who would have thought last August that we'd be here top four and a trophy within 9 months? I'm euphoric, my friend.
100%. I think CJ, but yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, this internet. Sorry, am I back? Am I back?
You're
Yeah,
back,
there you
Mick.
go. Yeah,
You're
yeah,
back in
back.
the room.
The internet is going crazy. My phone is buzzing. Everything is just going off the roof. I
Ignore the
disappeared.
phone. Forget the phone
Ignore
right
the
now.
phone. I just disappeared. I just gone. Like I got kicked out for some reason. But anyway, I didn't hear anything that you're saying. I was trying to connect again. But let's start over the show again. I mean, I don't know if anyone's viewing. I think everyone is running around naked in the backyard garden at the moment. I don't know. I would do the same. you know. Jay, talk to me. Say something. No, it's not
As we
working. Yeah,
started
Dave.
before the show started, you met my son, who's
Yes,
nine
I
years
do.
years of age.
Yes.
The last trophy lift in 2017, the Europa League under Jose, he was only 3, can't remember it.
Yes.
But now at 9, he gets to share his first trophy lift of his lifetime. For me, it was the EFL Cup final. I was also 9, incidentally, back in '85 under
85, yes.
Atkinson. So I think now we are at the start of a new legacy, a
A
new
new
United,
era.
and a new dawn. And I'm here for it. And I'm so happy that I'm here now with you, Mick, and also I've got my son beside me who's watching live stream as I speak.
I was crying out of tears of joy, to be honest. When we connected, and when I spoke to your son as well, I said to him, you're lucky to see something new, a new dawn, right? You get to revisit, by you and me, so with Sir Alex Ferguson and all that stuff. So we are turning the page with a beautiful man called Eric Ten Hag, and this amazing team. Let's talk about the Bermuda Triangle of Manchester. Let's talk about Casemiro. For me, I don't know, should we go into the man of the match? Because for me, it was damn easy, to be honest. Or should we just talk about the first half and second half? And, I just don't have any format, because right now I lost my mind. I am buzzing. And your sound is a little bit off. So yeah, just tap it a little bit. Your sound. Jay, your sound. I can't hear you, Jay.
The game and all
there
that.
There you are.
So
it's off again. Tap it again. Sorted. I don't know. Guys, internet doesn't love us today. Jay, I can't hear you.
Things
there
today.
You are.
The gremlins are in the system today, Mick, are they?
No, it's not. Lady Fortune is on the side, but not when it comes to the internet. There you were. You're good before.
Okay. Are we good now?
Yes, we are good.
Okay. So, Act 1, Scene 2.
Yes.
Okay. So it started the game, and the first 20 minutes, it was like two boxers in a sparring match. Both sides not willing to lay out their stall, feeling each other out. It really was literally fighting at range. Nobody really laying a punch. But after that 20 minutes, I think Casemiro, as you alluded to, he literally put his foot on the game. He dictated play, and everything after that went through him. And to cap it all off, we have leaders all over that pitch now.
We do.
All over that pitch.
100%.
Casemiro, Varane, Martinez. I even thought Daly in the first half was playing very, very well. But obviously, once he got that booking, Ten Hag had no option but take him off and bring on Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, second half, when he came on, I thought Wan-Bissaka had an excellent game. And he's been slagged off by the fan base for the last 6-8 months. I thought when he came out in front of Wan-Bissaka, it really impressed me. Luke Shaw did Luke Shaw things, knocked him up past him down that left-hand side. And David De Gea doing David De Gea things, two crucial saves. I think in the second half, there was a stat for about 5-minute period that Newcastle had 85% of the possession. We had obviously 15. We set back. We camped in our own half, but it was never like it was a back to the wall performance, parking the bus. United were in control. For me, that was consummate game management. Newcastle were put pretty much taking long shots. Like at no point did we feel, oh no, we're under the cosh here. Newcastle equalised. It was a consummate professional performance, team management. And back to your first point there, the Manchester / Bermuda Triangle of Casemiro, Martinez.
You disappeared again.
Okay,
Casemiro. Yeah, I got you now. Casemiro.
So that triangle, talk to me about that triangle today.
That Bermuda Triangle, I just say butcher. It's not the first time he gets patched up like this. You know what I mean? When he went on the header on Botman, was it? Oh my God, he was scintillating. Varane. But for me, out of that Bermuda Triangle was actually the tip of the triangle, which was Casemiro. He was everywhere. They seek him there, they seek him here. Who is he? Casemiro Scarlet Pimpernel. You know what I mean? He was immense. He was a warrior. He was up and down the pitch. I remember the instance when he actually blocked the shot at the end. He was everywhere. Those two together has absolutely transformed the back and actually forward, right? When people were slagging off Martinez for being like a hobbit or short, but this guy, he showed that he is a butcher, but his ball ability is the most impressive part. How he can, how confident he is on the ball, how he can play out from the back. Jesus. Oh, I am back on a different connection, Jay. Sorry. I connected through my mobile hotspot right now. I can't hear you, but I'm hoping this is more secure. Hey, as I'm saying, like, Lady Fortuna is with us. We won a trophy, but the internet doesn't love us, mate. To be honest, I think everyone is on. I can't hear you either. So can you tap that on and we can do a take 3, I guess. But we are live and this is what happens. There you are. Do it again. Do it again. Crikey, mate. We have viewers listening. Please, guys, if you hear us, Jay, tap it again, mate. Nah. There you are. Better? No.
Mick is here. Let me
No. Yeah, come go on. There you are. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
We good?
This is turning into a yeah. We are good. This is turning into a farce, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Unfortunately, it is. I think we've been better off running around our gardens naked, as you said, rather than going live today, because the gremlins are in our system now.
Yeah, guys. Listen, it's scintillating, as what we said. It's been 6 years in the making, 6 years in the waiting since when was a Europa League with Jose Mourinho, right? This is a new start. What a confidence that this will give to the team moving forward, right? We were in 4 cup competitions. Now we're down to 3, right, Jay? So we have FA Cup, right? We're playing. Who are we playing now? Was it
West Ham,
right?
FA Cup 4th round.
Where's that, on Wednesday? No, next week?
No,
it's
Saturday.
So there's a break until Saturday, right? So, and then we're playing Liverpool, right? So the share of confidence that is giving to the team, then we actually won something, right? And giving the people that haven't won anything, actually, Harry Maguire has actually won something right now, to be honest, Jay.
Yeah. Don't get me started on Harry Maguire. But by the way, I still have won far more titles than Harry Maguire. Far more.
You do. You do.
Yeah, far more.
You do.
Yeah. Him lifting the trophy with Bruno. To be honest with you, it takes from the moment a bit for me, because he's not a captain, he's not a leader, and he doesn't add value when he steps on the pitch. So I think for me, it takes a bit from the trophy lift. But I did see somebody sent me a link. He actually walked by Adrian Glazer in the stand, the trophy lift. He actually walked by Glazer. I did spot that. So I'll give him credit on that.
Oh, Glazer must have been popular in Wembley Stadium. The crowd was singing Glazers out, and even, there was. If we're going to talk about the negatives, like the security staff took the Glazers out banners, right? Did you see that on Twitter? They took the flags, the green and gold flags.
A few people DM me that, and I had to go and research it. And then one of my followers sent me an actual video. So big respect on that. And I was like, this is censorship. So where under British law does it state that a fan cannot bring a flag into the club protesting against the owner? Where is that in British law? I don't profess to be an expert in the British legal system, but that is blatant censorship.
There is 100% censorship. But anyway, I don't know. It didn't sit well with me either. Was it a tactical thing to bring him in, or was it just to bring him in so he can lift the trophy together with Bruno? But at the end of the day, Jay, it doesn't matter. It ain't matter. We won the trophy. The whole team was buzzing. The whole team was lifting that goddamn trophy that we so desperately needed. Sorry for swearing on my channel, but there's no filters for me right now because I am gassed, and I gotta pack up my bags and leave to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia tomorrow in the late afternoon. And boy, the smiles that brings on our faces, the confidence that we'll bring to the players moving forward. We are chasing Arsenal. We're chasing City. There's like, what is it? 40-odd games, 40-odd points to play for. And what's to say that with this run of form, with this confidence that we cannot do anything. Now, I'm saying the FA Cup is in the reach, Europa Cup is in the league. Can we win 2 trophies? Can we win 3? Can we win 4, Jay?
Look, I'm the last person to do the running oneself. It's a case of 1 down and the possibility of many to go. We have an expression in Ireland, and it goes, eating bread is soon forgotten. So Ten Hag tomorrow morning shall wake up thinking, okay, job done. Now let's move on to the next objective. We've won, we celebrated.
Yeah.
Next objective is beating West Ham on Saturday. There's a lot of football to be played yet, and he will keep his players' egos firm in the ground. He let them know, okay, we won a trophy, fine, celebrate tonight, but tomorrow we're back to work.
Yeah. And what about Fred again? Like, he brought in his inner Pelé. He did his job, and he had run out of gas. But the weapons that he brought in afterwards, Sabitzer, I like that. Sabitzer, solidified that midfield. What about Scott McTominay? Yeah,
look, I gotta give Fred full credit again. Two shows in a row. Here I am espousing the virtues of Fred. But yeah, he did run out of gas. But he had 90 hard minutes on Thursday night. Sabitzer come on and
95.
I don't know how long he was on the pitch, but he pulled off that tackle just after halfway line. No, he did pull off that tackle. He still managed to play a through ball to Rashford. Sabitzer, he is unquestionably a better player than Fred. But here we are now, splitting the hairs that we've won a cup final, and do you prefer Fred, who right now I think Casemiro is bringing out the best in Fred. The coaching, I think position awareness that Ten Hag has instilled in Fred has brought him on leaps and bounds, and also now he knows that Sabitzer is breathing down his neck. He's technically a better player, and once Fred underperforms, Sabitzer is ready to come and take his place. Whereas previously, on a previous manager, he was playing week in, week out. He had no competition for his place. Now he has. And as a result, we've seen a better Fred.
Yeah. Big up John O'Neill. Great win, lads. Yeah, absolutely great win. What a scintillating win. I mean, 6 years in the drought. I mean, as I said, I was crying, out of joys of happiness. I was crying. I had to collect myself when I spoke to Jay, right? So absolutely 100%. Let us know how you feel, John, as well. Obviously I'm full of emotions, but coming back to what you said there, Jay, as well, all of a sudden, our squad doesn't look thin anymore. We have players that understand Ten Hag's system, players coming back from injury. I'm confident that this guy knows exactly when to substitute, who to put in. Everyone knows his system by now. Okay, I'm not going to get too giddy to say we're going to win the league or anything like that, but 1 down, many to go, right? Many games to go. We take it day by day, but we can't take away from the joy that we've been deprived for 6 years, at least, and at least 10 years under the Glazers out, and 17 years under the Glazers. So for me, this was a big finger to Abraham Glazers that was sitting there, and he might have just well tried to keep Manchester United, but he said, nah, we ain't going to take it. We're not going to take it. Don't take that pride away from what Erik ten Hag has built, because he came over in May and he looked at this sheer shit that was left behind and he fixed it. It was just like taking an old Skoda, right? Broken down Skoda, fixed it up, gave a little bit of TLC, tender love and care, patched it up bit by bit, and taught people how to drive this car. And this car is now driving like a freaking Ferrari. That was a good analogy, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm liking that analogy. That is one you clip up, my friend. That's a super analogy.
Ooh. Free range. Yes, John O'Neill is saying yes, I was getting emotional at the end when I heard the song "We Will Never Never Die" at the end. Yeah, 100%. You want to hear it again? No, you're not going to do that.
Oh, wait off. You can there, man.
Should I? Okay, let's do it. We are. know how much this means to me, to be honest, right? It is, you know, I'm a third generation United supporter. You know, my granddad is a Serbian Yugoslavian, right? So that's my heritage, right?
Okay.
He was a Busby Bay fan. He was at the Partizan, and it was a Red Star Belgrade when the Busbys played. Yeah, before 1958, when they played in Belgrade and they crashed in Munich. He was at that game.
Wow.
He never stopped talking about this game and how proud he was to see Bobby Charlton score with Dennis Violet, right? And this was passed on from my father to me. Like, of course, my father was a, George Best fan, but of course, George Best was the best. No arguing about that. But, but my granddad said, nah, you have not seen, like, my dad was always saying, like, no, George Best is the best. But he said, no, Duncan is the best, right? I was like, but anyway, so this has been passed down to me, and I grew up with Sir Alex, the greatness, and to witness this sheer shit of the past 6 years. Of course, I get emotional, mate. Of course, I'm getting full tears of joy, right? And when I spoke to your son earlier, he said he was 3 years old when he saw the first trophy lifting, which Europa League, and I said, boy, you're in for a treat now. Like, you're gonna witness what we saw under Sir Alex, right? So this is, sorry guys, this is not a normal stream.
Spot on what you said there. Like, I got it from my dad, and that came from my grandfather, and now I pass on to my son. So it's 4 generations of Reds in my family, and he passed on to his son. That's how it should be.
That's the way you're going. That's the way you're going. So where do we go from here, Jay? Day by day?
We take game by game. I said on the first show I did with you, I used a quote from Rocky Balboa: one step at a time, 1 punch at a time, 1 round at a time. I used that very simple quote from Rocky Balboa, and that's what it is. That's what we do. A lot of football we played yet. Are we in a challenge? Ask me again in April. But we can win another cup, and I think we will win the Europa or the FA Cup. This is not our last cup win in 2023.
Listen, the round of 16th draw, when I saw the draw, when I saw Arsenal getting Sporting Lisbon, I go, yes. And we're making another trip to Spain, which is Real Betis, right? Wasn't it Betis? Yeah.
Yep.
We're beaten by freaking Barcelona. We're not Barcelona. Who is Betis? I'm not going to get giddy to say we're going to cruise, but the mentality monsters, that's actually Jurgen Klopp. But, they are oozing of confidence. They are hard to break down. And I think we're going to go all the way to finals in the Europa League. FA Cup, where are we? Like in the last 16 or where is it?
It's the 4th round, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong.
Yeah. So we can go on and win 3 cups, to be honest, right? And that is an achievement, because we never expected anything. At least me, I didn't expect anything out of this season. All I expected was a rebuild, to give Erik ten Hag his tools, to develop his players. I was just excited to see what Erik ten Hag could do. And I remember there was a lot of people like slagging Ten Hag on Twitter, saying, nah, Poch is better manager. No, we should get Tuchel instead, sack this guy. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Give the man his time. And boy, eat a humble pie for whoever criticized Erik ten Hag, because this guy, he's the best coach in Europe at the moment, on form. Seriously, he is. Yeah. Not even Pep Guardiola can make those in-game management. Pep Guardiola would just play, did he make any substitutions the other days? No, he doesn't know how to do it. The thing is, what we saw with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, right? He did subs, but he didn't know why he did the subs. It was like for like. But this guy, he knows exactly, he starts something he starts like a blank piece of canvas, right? First half, slaps a little bit of a paint here and there. Nah, that didn't gel together. Comes in second half, mix up a little bit more paint. Okay, let's go with pink and white. Oh, that sticks well together. It doesn't cut. And boy, the in-game management and knowing when to put in the right play at the right time, it has just been a breath of fresh air. It's been tactical nuance and tactical awareness. But it's not only him. I'm talking about, we got to give praise to McLaren and what's his name, Mitchell van der Gaag as well, that sits on the sidelines as well, because it's not a one-man band. You have Benny McCarthy as well that's coaching the strikers. You know, the whole team, the whole cantina as well at Carrington. There's just a genuine vibe of happiness, right? Shared happiness. And this is, for me, a new dawn.
I'll just finish up on, I just developed that point you said there for the new dawn. Arnold Solskjaer, we literally had given keys of a Ferrari to a toddler and expect him to drive it. Right now, the Ferrari's been driven by a Formula One driver.
Yeah.
Stark contrast.
Schumacher.
And that Formula One driver has surrounded himself by a very experienced pit crew. Whereas the toddler had himself surrounded by teddy bears. They didn't know their job. Big contrast in management styles.
No, with Ollie, I was saying that somebody gave him a Ferrari and he drove it like a grandfather. You know, there was no pedal to the metal. Like you drove it 30 miles per hour. Right? It's like Ollie was at the wheel, right? At the end of the day, you know what? Who do you think? I mean, I will do a super chat back to you, mate. Who was your man of the match? Honestly, swear to God, cross my heart.
Roy Keane with a 10, Casemiro.
He's our Roy Keane, modern Roy Keane, 100%. Guys, let us know in the comments below who were your man of the match. I 100% agree with you. From minute one, Casemiro, or call it Clasemiro, or Clasemiro. I mean, Barcelona must have kicking themselves in the nuts right now, saying, "Oh, why did we let him go?" You know what I mean? Because who is the manager now? What's his name? I lost my mind. Hold on.
Manager of Real Madrid is Ancelotti.
Yeah, Ancelotti. Ancelotti said, like, you know, and he doesn't have any energy anymore. He lost his legs. He's lost his pace. We're gonna give it to use. 6 months later, the best fucking CDM in the world, Clasemiro.
Yeah,
and
then you had the overpaid English pundits saying, "Oh, he's here for the payday. He's here to retire." Casemiro is here to lead and win trophies, plain and simple.
Plain and simple. John and Ali saying, Casemiro. Welsh Dragon Phil.
How's it going, Phil? Good to see you, buddy.
Brilliant, guys, brilliant. James O'Neill's is saying something about his 7-year-old and 4-year-old boys looked a bits of match today. Made them look at trophy lifting and told them to enjoy, as you never know when next cup is coming. I'm feeling more trophies is coming. Sorry, John, I'm a little bit dyslexic, so bear with me. I'm actually, seriously, I'm dyslexic, so yeah. But I hear you, I feel you. And
that's fantastic, John. I shot a video of my son standing in front of the TV, right, where one of my bodybuilding trophies, and he did it as a trophy lift in sync. So it's great for kids to see success happening so young, because that is what they grew up with.
I don't know. I don't want to do player ratings today. I think, you know, it's an exemption, barring that we have actually won the trophy, and that is what matters. Like, you know, in overall team performance, it was a genuine team performance, as what we said. Like, you know, the game was in control in first and second half. Yeah. It was a masterclass from Ten Hag, according to my opinion, according to my goggles, what I saw. I was never nervous. They never had a shot on target in the first half anyway. We were in total. We let them have the ball a little bit, right? I missed a little bit of the second half because I had to prep for the show. But we could have easily scored 3-0 at the end of the day as well. So.
Look, end of the day, it's game management, and winning is all that matters through any means necessary. And that's what I want to sign off on.
Oh, Welsh Strike Poolfield says, Ant, Deck, Shearer, Biker, Grove, you guys took hell of a beating. I don't know what he's talking about, you know.
That's a reference. I think England got beaten donkeys years ago by...
Oh, Shearer, yeah.
Was it Norway or somewhere? Some team years ago. The Biker Grove was a sitcom for kids set in Newcastle back in the 1990s. And Ant and Deck were on Biker Grove. So basically, he's put in all the most famous Newcastle bits into one chat there. That's actually very smart. Big respect.
Very smart, very smart. Phil reckons Casemiro, Varane, Martinez, and Wan-Bissaka top drawer. Yeah, they were top drawer today. I mean, when when Wan-Bissaka came in, that was good night of what's his name, the one trick pony. What's his name?
The Maxima.
Maximin, right?
The Maxima, who got subbed off.
He got subbed off. He had him for breakfast, right? I thought, like, we never saw the best of Daly because he was struggling. He was trying to keep up with some Maximum. He was kind of the only danger man. Bruno Garnay, Guimaraes, what's his name?
Guimaraes.
He was living on a Guimaraes. He was living on a red-yellow card, something. He was a little bit of a dirty player. So second half, we need a little bit more of aggressiveness, like in terms of Scott McTominay. We need a little bit of a Sabitzer, like, to grab hold of that midfield because they were getting a little bit rough, right? So at the end of the day, I think it was just game management from minute 1 to the end of the game. We saw it out 2-0. That's it. Come on, attack us. But we were brilliant at defense. Like, so Varane for me, top notch, top of the draw. Martinez. I'm tired of talking about Martinez. We know what Martinez can do. It's just amazing. And Casemiro definitely the man of the match. In general, the whole team for me, as positive that I am today, should have been given man of the match. Ten Hag, maybe.
Love it, mate. Love it. So look,
Love
on
it, guys.
that, I think we'll sign off. What a day.
We will.
We got to go and celebrate.
What a day. What a day. I got to go and run around naked in the garden there now. I'm
Enjoy
in Thailand.
Enjoy yourself.
I will, mate. So I have a flight tomorrow. I'm going to flying over to Malaysia tomorrow. So yeah, looking forward for that. I haven't been there for 2 years. I lived in Malaysia, by the way, so I'm going back to visit some old friends. But guys, for everyone that tune in, please like and subscribe. We had a little bit of technical issues today. We lost our mind, but we won the trophy. That's what matters. Jay, thank you so much. Go celebrate. Enjoy the rest of your evening. See you soon. See you next week, mate.
Thanks,
and
Mick.
guys,
Bye-bye.
Enjoy. Bye for now. Cheers. We've seen it all. We won the lot.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching MUFC Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.